Okay, so, I think I'm a bit of a decent ADC. I can kite, I can last hit, I can land some skill shots every once in a while. That's why I need to, auto attack people to death. But, anyways, there's a reason why I'm stuck in gold. And we can always look to improve and grow and become better players. So I did the logical thing, right? I got coached by a literal LEC professional coach. I got a nice little 15-minute session with him. Meet Hidon, former coach for XL and Fnatic, as well as a bunch of other professional teams, but these ones you will definitely recognize from the LEC. He does these free coaching sessions on Fridays, and you should absolutely check them out. I'm going to leave you the links in the description. So in this video, you'll see what it's like to be coached by, an actual professional. We're going to look through my mid game. I had done a session before with him where we looked at my laning phase. This time, we're just going to look a little bit more in depth into the mid game. So if that is something that you're struggling with, you should absolutely check this out. So here we go.
What are we working on?
So last time worked on laning. I think it'd be good if it could work on mid game and decision making. I watched a little bit of the Yasuo videos, so I think I'm a little bit more ready for what you're gonna tell me. But I feel like it's difficult to apply it, or like rather different to apply it in top lane versus AD carry. Because in top lane I feel like you have a bit more TP, more agency in splitting. And as AD carry, you probably need to group more with your team. And sometimes I power farm a bit too much.
The mid-game guidebook applies to every lane. It's just applied differently in the sense of like where you're moving, right? But instead of me just doing like saying the same thing and being a bit of a repetitive NPC, let's just look at the game, focus more on the game, and I just go over the mid-game guidebook, right? I'm just gonna fill you with a lot of.
Do you prefer POV or do you prefer to go through the client?
If you have POV, it's best.
I have POV. I put it in chat.
Huge. That's big. One person coming prepared, huh? Okay, let's go from here. This is a perfect moment. Good. You are basing. What are we supposed to play for? Let's do a super quick here. Tempo situation. Who is Tempo?
Okay. I'd have to see the map if you don't mind. Okay, so Zoe is gonna do mid wave, Yone is gonna do top wave. Jin has to collect bot wave, so we're way ahead of him in tempo.
Yes, exactly. That's why I didn't need to see the map, because I know that you push, so I know they have to receive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't remember.
No.
You paid attention to that immediately.
We have tempo. What are we playing for?
There's no objective spawning, but I guess you can try to pressure a little bit the tier 1 and see what's up afterwards.
You know what we should be playing for? We should be playing for the tier 1 top side, not mid, because mid is a trap. It's a danger trap. If we go mid here, everybody collapses on us and you die with your big power spike lead. So, what we're playing for? We're playing for top tier 1. What wave are we playing on? What do you think?
That wave that's coming with the top wave. That's like near the tier 1 and tier 2.
This one or this one?
This one, yeah.
Actually, no. The one we're playing on is the next one, because you're not able to be here. You're not here. And you're the strongest member. Your 2 items at 16 minutes. So it's very, very important that we play off your push. He can play to get pushed, that's fine. But you specifically is the one that matters here. You are playing on the next wave. And what lane are we playing through? We're playing through mid into top.
So the way you do this is you'd walk mid and then you want to pressure top tower.
Yes, you walk mid.
After you get mid push.
Yes, and also they are not allowed to contest this wave. Your 2 items, if they go, you fight. Yeah?
I have a few questions. If we fight this, we kind of need to be outnumbering them, right? Because, for example, Jin's basing, Vel'Koz maybe goes top, and we don't know the other 3 members of their team.
You need to be outnumbered.
So we can only fight if it's outnumbering, right?
Yes, but actually, yeah, what rank is this? Enchanting is asking.
This is gold.
Gold. Yes. Which is totally fine, guys. Gold, plat, diamond, challenger, you should still be trying to apply this. You should not be like overly overthinking it, but you should know that it exists. Make sense? Because by knowing it exists, you will make better decisions. So what you said is we should be outnumbering. Yes, if we can outnumber, it's the best. But if we can't outnumber,
I also have another question.
Reason,
how do you recognize that we should go for the top tower rather than, like, for example, push mid into objectives? Like here, it's like push mid into don't take mid tower, push into top instead.
That's a very good question.
How do you recognize this?
So how I recognize this is if there's a dragon up, let's say if there's a dragon up or a herald up, it's very easy. You just play off the neutral objective. Okay?
Yeah.
But if there's no objective up, and let's say you're rotating into mid, and both tier 1 or all 3 tier 1s are up, you just play to one side, and it's always going to be better than to just try and take the mid tower. So in this situation, the bot tower is gone, right? We just took it. And if we play from mid, it's the best way to lose the game, because they can be flanking us and playing from this side, and they can be flanking us and playing from this side.
Yeah,
but
they can collapse it from more. Okay.
Exactly. But if we're going into top side, they can never go on us, because we just hover top side with full control. And if we go to rotate to the top tier 1, then they can only fight us from this, right? Instead of fighting us from this. You see?
What if all tier 1s were taken? Like, say, the top tier 1, mid tier 1 are taken because for whichever game circumstances, what would you do in that type of deployment?
Just play push and play neutral objectives. And if there's no neutral objectives, you can also just push and play reset. Like, you can, for example, reset for tier 2 boots and play again. Like, you don't have to be on the map.
Would you push into invading jungle camps with friendly jungler?
That's fine too.
Like, try to take red buffs, blue buffs, and look for fights if you think you're strong enough for that?
That's totally fine too. If you feel like you're stronger and you're in a situation to fight, yes. Because that is a play. A play doesn't have to be something very big. It can be taking a jungle camp. It can be taking vision. A play can be getting control. A play that we used to do a lot in Excel is play into control or play wave into control. So if there's no objective, like a neutral objective or tower, taking the wave just to gain control over one area allows you the safety to play in that area. Make sense?
By control, you mean like putting vision there and stuff, or
exactly.
Just like securing?
Exactly, putting vision.
And do you recommend buying pink wards as solo queue stuff in ADCs and whatnot?
In this situation, yes, just buy one pink ward. But if you just buying one pink ward is good, but never buy two pink wards. Never.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you're not planning on putting a pink ward and then putting another pink ward. Also, you see here, because we are not thinking about where we're playing to, we're hovering the wrong side. We want to be top side right now, and we want to be ready to contest on this wave. But then we get chunked a lot, and then you're out playing. But you see a little bit how this happens. This is obviously not planned at all, because it's gold and people aren't thinking too much. But this is the wave we want to play on. This is the wave where we have 2 item spikes to their lower item spikes, and everyone is ready to play. Make sense? But if we try to play on this wave, let's say we try to play on this wave, you wouldn't be here, Silas wouldn't be here, Kane wouldn't be here. Do you see?
Yeah. Is it also okay to just give Jen the bot tower because we're doing much more on the map?
What you should do is so we should take this wave and go to bot. She should not be going mid. She should be going to take bot.
Yeah, she should just...
It's not your job.
No. Yeah.
It's not your job to go bot. It's your job to go mid. It makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we just apply it again now. Has anything changed in our planning?
No, we could still pressure top tier 1.
It's still the same. But after play, you just keep reminding yourself of the plan or making a new plan. And it's very simple. It's very simple. It does not require you to be challenger or professional coach. You can do this in any elo.
Yep, I think my plan here is just get mid push and try to play a bit with Kane. But here, I think the wave is nearly coming back, so I just want to get push.
Yeah, and here you can just push and base. Why do you think I want you to base?
I think I have enough for Berserker boots.
You have enough for Berserkers, and also the alternative is just standing there and looking at people. You see? Like, look what we do.
Yeah, because my Kane's dead, my Silas is coming from base, my Zoe's coming from base, only Yane has any type of push, so I wouldn't do anything on the map.
And if you move bot here to take this wave, then Zoe will have to take over. And we don't want that. We want to be mid. Because if you're mid, you can control the game.
I think it's just the wave is getting big and Zoe's running mid, so I was like, oh, I mean, if she's not coming there, I'm gonna get that big wave myself.
Yeah. Which is not bad. It's just not the right play here, because you also want to be as strong as you can be for the next objective, because actually the plan has changed. Now we got tier 1, So the next play is the dragon. That's the next one spawning. So it would be, we want to play this wave for control on bot side. And then the next wave, we want to push that one and get dragon. You see it?
A lot of plans just around waves. Yeah, okay.
That's it. That's it. Because waves are the consistent thing in the game.
Yeah.
Right, so here you could just base again. I mean, 2 people are dead. It's just, you could base, because if you can't take tower, just basing to get, refresh your HP bar and get your items or whatever, is always the better play.
Yeah, those autos are useless.
Yeah, you're not gonna kill anybody. Like, look what you end up doing. You end up just walking around and looking and watching and looking and watching. And then you die. Okay, almost die. Okay, die. But do you understand? It's so simple, right? When you hear it from me, it's so simple.
Yep.
It is a common misunderstanding that in League of Legends, because like other people, I don't want to name names or whatnot, throw around word soups to make League of Legends sound like a very hard game. But League of Legends is very simple. Like, you just gotta break it down, and then there's gonna be some more complicated stuff, but that will come later with team fights and whatnot. But here, push that wave there, reset, we have our item, and then play. And if another play breaks out, let's say you kill here 2 people, you can just base again and go straight to the dragon because you already got the wave. Do you see it? So instead of hitting tower, if you're not killing tower 100%, don't hit mid tower. It's a very scary, it's the enemy.
Just get collapsed by everywhere.
And this kind of happens here, right? If you can't make a play on the map, the default move should be to base. So the thing with the Voxne and why I think we managed to get to rank 8 and then we kind of stopped is because we are very efficient with time. There's not a moment that's wasted.
It's like tempo heaven all the way through the game. Okay.
It's tempo heaven, exactly. And as an ADC that doesn't have any lifesteal, this is essential. If you're playing MF and whatnot, it can be fine. But if you're playing something like Kai'Sa, it's play, reset, play. So how we apply that, because it doesn't change, is okay, play has happened, we reset. And part of the play could also be getting tier 1. Let's say Jhin is dead and no one is contesting. Then we definitely take the tier 1. If no one can contest. Let's do one more. So here, what would be the mid-game guidebook?
Yeah, so who has tempo? Their team is dying, our team is ahead, so we have tempo. What are we playing for? We can play for Drake since it's up. What wave are we playing on? There's this mid wave that's coming, we should push it. And we play through mid to go into Drake. Right? I guess in ADC it's pretty simple that you always play through mid for everything, right?
Pretty much. But sometimes the team is playing through side and you have to join up. Like, let's say you're playing Kai'Sa or Ezreal or something like that. Sometimes players or teams can go through side and then you can join up with the ult or like just catching the wave, you know? And you don't join the fight, you catch because you're playing, I don't know, Nocturne Ari or something. But yes, it is, as you said, very simple. You're gold and you got this concept in 5 minutes. And it will level you up significantly. Right?
And then I just need to keep doing this on VOD reviews and like constantly ask myself this, and hopefully in game I'll just do the plans even better.
Yes, exactly. The more you do it in VOD review, the better it will be. Also, another thing is, in this situation, Dragon is already secured. So you can always already go to the next play, right? So we have tempo. It will be we have tempo. We're playing for tier 1 mid, full control top side. Playing off.
Actually, do we have full control top side? It looks like that wave is gonna hit our top tier 2.
No, we're playing for it. We're playing for the full control top side. So we don't have it. We don't have it. We have nothing right now. That's why we want it. Because
that's the plan, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we would want some control bots at top side, and then we want to base, and we want to get control on bot side again. So we have some defensive vision first, and then we want to play the Asakan, because that's where it's spawning, right? That's randomized. So.
Wait, so do you want the full control top side when the Atakan spawns bot?
Yeah, you just want some defensive vision. So here, Silas should base. He should put maybe like one ward here, then he should base again, and then he should go bot side. But this is like not super important for you.
No, I'm just trying to understand the...
No, it's good, it's good.
Yeah,
the more you know, the better. Like, the more you know, the better. It's perfectly fine, but...
For sure.
It's also, it would be fine if he doesn't put any wards. It's just this will avoid us getting flanked on the next mid wave. The next mid waves that we're playing. So one ward here, basing, and then playing bot side. Or just basing and putting full bot side vision, and we have a bot side. Oh, fuck. We're playing for tier 1 bot, full control top. Playing on next wave. Coming out of base. And then it is mid into bot. Okay? Yeah, split pushing Zoe is dangerous as hell. Not my favorite thing. That's where, like, when you have a control mage like this, like Zoe or something like that, you crash your wave and you set up control and you help them because they're fucked normally. Okay, that's it. Alright, see ya.
Appreciate you, see ya.
Appreciate ya.